As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Clay Buchholz is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one down now. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Dahl, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike. Dahl makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Popped him up. Escobar in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped up. Marte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
In now is John Jay. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Story backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now, Eduardo Escobar, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 22 home runs and 72 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Arizona. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Now he'll step off. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runner goes for second. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Marte has it, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping up now, Ryan McMahon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. 3-2, full count. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in, Tony Walters. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. There's a strike. Story at second. McMahon on at first with 2 down. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Striding into the box, David Peralta. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And a fastball just a bit high. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. One-oh count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Murphy, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Adeiny Echeverria would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out with the man at first. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Clay Buchholz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
And that's something to worry about, too. When you combine a high pitch count with a hot night like this, like we have here, you're going to lose a lot of gas real quick.
That's wide, 2-0. Set, and the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Arenado is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Standing in, Kyle Freeland, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, John Jay. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
John Jay.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Escobar, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Jay gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And a good throw from Gonzalez, but he's in safely at third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Peralta, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Catcher number 36, John Ryan.
Digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ready with the 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, home run number 5 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run, 18 driven in. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for the second strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Standing in now, Clay Buchholz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Arenado has a play, and that's the 3rd out. but not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit to third. And that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Echeverria is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Peralta, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now at the plate, Tony Walters, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. McMahon at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Rockies 2. In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Chris Russin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, pretty average results. 4 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. I'm set with the 0-1. To short. Story scoops it up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. One and 2 now. Goldschmidt stands at second with 2 gone. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ground ball right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks get 1 on the Goldschmidt double. We're through 4. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Rockies 2. Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 5 homers, and an even 40 RBIs.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Marte is there for it. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Jay on the run. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
Ready once again, David Dahl, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch, a changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Carlos Estevez, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, John Ryan Murphy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Striding in, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Up next for Arizona, Adeiny Echeverria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A pause, and the 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. Right side, but it's well foul. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Mike Dunn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Jay. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Jay behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The 1-2 misses, ball two. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's gone 2 for 5. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Hallo.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the sixth. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Tony Walters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a good performance here in this one, as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 0-1 delivery. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Soft liner towards short. In there, a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. McMahon over at second. Walters on at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Brad Ziegler is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ziegler has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 home. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Zach Roscoe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
By catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Digging in once again, John Ryan Murphy. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey.
2-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here it comes. Slider up that he gets a call on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Ketel Marte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu trying to get there. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're on top 7-2. Jorge De La Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Jorge De La Rosa.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1-1. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty, one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Adam Ottavino come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here's Echeverria now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
2-2 count.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John Jay.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Jay. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is off the plate, up and away.
That's ball.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Jay is off at first with 2 away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Dahl. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. In is Gerardo Parra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set, and the pitch. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the ninth. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Ryan McMahon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Nope,
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Pat Malika will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. His career line against De La Rosa. He's 1 for 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
1 and 2.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last strike now for Colorado. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Arizona led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Clay Buchholz wins his third of the season. Kyle Freeland allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that Coast Games Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The San Francisco Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 7-1. The Padres put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-4. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-2. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-3. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 49, earned his first victory of the season as the Buccos took down the Reds 9-6. Blake Snell got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Rays pushed past the Marlins 6-3. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. Chad Green won his 5th game out of the bullpen as the Yankees took down the inner-city rival Mets 3-2. The Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. The Twins starting pitcher, number 61, got his 2nd W of the season, leading Minnesota past the Royals 2-1. Jose Alvarez was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Angels disposed of Houston 3-2. The Mariners combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. The Cleveland Indians got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.